is the love month. Oh my goodness. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Val. Happy Val. Okay, Val was yesterday. Today's 15th, but yeah, I still have to wish you all happy Val because this is the love month. Love, love, love in the air. How did you celebrate? How did you celebrate? Did you go out with your loved ones? Did you celebrate with those that don't have someone to celebrate with? Did you go to like the motherless baby's home? What did you do? Let me know. Let me know. Anyways, welcome, welcome, trending gist. Welcome, welcome, trending gist lovers, trending gist lovers. We have to discuss about Korra, okay? Because Korra is making things happen. All right, she's making things happen. She's been trending for so long. We're here to talk about Korra Obidi's new song, the book, What's You Take, Korra Obidi's coping mechanism, the messy divorce that played out online, and all of that. Have you by asked that by asking? Let me drink a water. We've been missing in action on this channel, so sorry for that. I got the cold. You can still feel it from my voice, the way I talk. My nose is still stuffy. So I apologize if you see me drinking a lot of water and clearing my throat. Okay, but you're all welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Um, thank you also very much for joining. And this is going to be a quick discussion. Like I said, happy Val once more. All right, I think I've shared the live, but let me just double check. Sorry, before we quickly dive right into this. Okay, let me just share. Join. Let me share to my community tab. Okay, what's going on? Yeah. All right, all right. So you are all welcome. I've been all over the places for 2 minutes. Just been rambling. Okay, sorry for that. With live stream, you can never be too prepared. But that being said, okay. All right, sound is good. That's why I have my listen. I have earpiece to double check my sound because sometimes when you're using these mics, it might not be so. You think you got it popping, but maybe it's not popping. Okay, welcome, 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 Korra Obidi's lovers. Like I said, I'll start by asking, have you listened to Korra Obidi's songs that she released yesterday, right? Yeah. With the network right now, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Not now, not now, because we want to do a quick analysis and get out of here. Okay, so like I said, have you listened to Koro Bidi's songs? What do you think? If you're watching the replay, comment down below. If you stumble across this video, comment down below and let me know what's your take about the song. That is, if you have listened to her songs. I think she posted 4 of them on YouTube also. So if you're a YouTube person, that you're always on the streets of YouTube, you can catch up, go to her channel, Korra Obidi, and you will find the songs. I'm talking about her new songs titled the We Move by Korra Obidi. You can see on my thumbnail the photo. So when you see that, when you get to her channel, you just know that that's the song, the new song that she just released, and you can listen to each and every one of them. But before we get right in, let me see if I can get to Korra's page and hold on. I'm not going to play the song because of copyright. I just want to tell you some of the title. So Korra Beatty, We Move. That's the photo you see on the thumbnail with her wearing this whole jacket kind of with the fluffy hand. She got a bowler hat and wearing a kind of boots, with her leg in the air and all of that. Korra Beatty is so good at taking photos and all of that. She never lacks poses. Like she always knows how to give you the pose. So yes, beautiful, beautiful photo, beautiful cover, I think. That's my opinion. Leave your own opinion. So one of the songs she titled Toxic Love. Hmm. Okay, so go listen to Toxic Love and let me know in the comment section what you think. At this point where we're doing this live stream, Toxic Love on Korra Obidi's channel is a 3 minutes 13 seconds song, and it has about 19K views now. The other one she posted is titled Knock on Woods. I love that Knock on Wood. The song is good. I love all the songs, but there's something about Knock on Woods. But anyways, Knock on Woods is a 2 minute 31 seconds. So these are very short and has 20K view as at now. She posted it one day ago. Korra Obidi, the next one she posted is The Spirit. The Spirit is cool too. All the songs are cool anyway. He has 5.5K view posted one day ago. And the fourth one she posted is titled Break Me Through Way. Break Me Through Way is also cool. Now, these are the songs of Korra Obidi that she released on Valentine's Day. So, as much as you're boogie downing and enjoying yourself a while, you can also enjoy Korra Obidi's song. That's just the little support you can give. Supporting a sister, supporting a woman, supporting a lady out there that is just struggling to do her thing, live her life, someone coming out from a messy divorce and all of that. So, like I said, okay, so it's easy for you to find this. Just type in her name, Korra Obidi, and the songs are her latest post because these are one day ago posts. So you will find the songs, and like I said, they're like 3 minutes, 2 minutes songs, so you can just sit and just listen to them back to back. And the next thing I want to talk about is Korra Obidi's book. Did you buy Korra Obidi's book and whatnot? Let me know. Have you read the book? Because that book is just packed and all of that. But we're going to touch down on that. The coping mechanism, I said, the messy divorce also we're going to touch down. So we'll start one after the other in breaking down and dissecting all of this. But there's something I quickly want to clear. You all remember Cora, was it about last week, last 2 weeks, something about around there? Where Cora talked about her Facebook getting demonetized, and a lot of persons came up online with the opinion that Cora Obidi wasn't being truthful to her followers. She was trying to just manipulate her followers and get them to go follow her second page and get that page to monetization, to meet up the whole criteria for monetization on Facebook so she can get it monetized on Facebook. I want to quickly say something because sometimes people kind of look at stuff from I'm not sure what angle. So let me also open your eyes to more angles, how you can actually visualize and look at what happened. Okay, so Korra Obidi talked about her channel being demonetized on Facebook and urged her followers to go support her on the second channel that she was trying to monetize. Now, Korra Obidi, the last time I checked Korra Obidi's Facebook, Korra has about 6.7. She's growing every day, so the number might have changed, but I'm just saying the last time I checked, Korra Obidi's Facebook had 6.7 million. 6.7 million followers. Okay, I repeat, 6.7 million followers. I didn't say thousand, I said million. 6.7 million followers. So someone with that huge following can just come out one day and say to her, as much as, because some of you might argue that, yeah, she might have 6.7 million followers, but some of those are haters. Of course, as you're growing on social media, if even before you hit 1K, you'll find people that will want to bully you, people that will want to pick on you, people that want to say one or two things. Okay. Even with my less than 1K on Facebook, when I still do my live stream, I still have people coming in there to drag and say nasty stuff. So let alone someone with huge following. So with the big number comes more haters, more lovers, and supporters also. So yeah, people said that, and my take is someone like Korra Obidi with 6.7 million can just come online and say to her followers, look, I created a new page and I want us to get that page to monetization today. Or I want us to get that page into monetization under 1 week. I want us to check all the box. Let's get all those criteria. Let's get everything listed by Facebook so we can get it monetized. So are you telling me from those 6 million, Cora cannot pull out 10K and all of that, 18 and 15, and what? I don't even remember some of the criteria right now for Facebook, but I'm saying they are all under, for you to check all those boxes to get monetization, is all under thousands, okay? You need like 18K, 180K, you need this, she has 6 million. So she's able to pull up thousands of people to get her channel to monetization without even losing a sweat. That's one thing I want people to understand. So people saying she cannot try to manipulate her people because how come she talked about it today and the next day about or so quick her channel was monetized again and all of that, and now she had two channel monetized. I'm trying to say someone like Korra with the following of Korra Obidi, Korra will be able to grow, uh, not grow. Korra will be able to monetize 10 channels. You are welcome, Oyoyo's World. Thank you, sis. Thank you. You're always there to support. You're always there. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you, sis. Someone with the number of Korra Obidi's following will be able to grow 10 Facebook channels just like this. We'll be able to get them to monetization, grow them and get them to monetization just like this. And I'm even being kind of nice saying 10. I believe she can do 20 channels. Okay, she can do more than 10 and she will be able to get them from zero to monetization under few weeks or few days because she has 6 million. And none of those criteria for you to get to monetization on Facebook says you have to get to million of something. It's all under 1,000, 180K, this 1K, that 1K. So somebody with millions is able to get there. Okay, Oyoyo's World just let us know now that Korra Obidi said monetization is not yet working. So that has not been fixed yet. But still, a lot of people were of the opinion that she tried to manipulate and get people to go subscribe and get that, get her second channel to be monetized. So Oyoyo's World is telling us that Korra said it herself right now that because Korra goes live a lot, guys. So it is hard for you to catch up with all of that. And mind those of us that we are all over here in Europe and in the US, sometimes when some of the content creators are going live, we're already sleeping. Okay, and when we were going live there, they are sleeping. So sometimes you cannot catch up with her. And she said is 5K followers and 60K. Oh, you see, Oyoyo's was said now because like I said, I don't know all the criteria for Facebook. Facebook was just a fun posting thing for me up until people that means well pull up and are like, look, something is happening on Facebook. Take your page serious. I don't know so much compared to YouTube. So Oyoyo's World has just mentioned that now it is 5,000 followers and you need about 6K watch hours. So are you telling me somebody with 6 million, 6.7 million followers cannot pull up 5,000 from that 6 million that is on her main page? She cannot tell 5,000 of people that really love and appreciate her as she's talking, and for them to, and the thing with even haters, let me even say this. If you have haters on your channel, don't fight them because they are actually helping you. If you notice one thing, they talk a lot. And that keeps your channel engaged. Like they think they're doing you a disservice by bashing you, calling you, saying all those things that will make you angry. But they are actually giving the engagement because they will talk and talk and talk. And then people will be responding to them and the engagement is going. So pulling 5,000 followers, Korra can do that for 10 different pages. This is my own opinion. If your opinion differ, comment it down below. And if you're here in the chat with us as we're live, let us know, just as Oyoyo is telling us. Oyoyo's World also said, she said the first day they remonetized her, that she is hoping that all her monetization will be fully back up. Wow. 2 days ago, she said her channel is not monetized. Wow. Oh, 2 days ago, that's recent. So with this new update, I'm glad that you're here explaining all of this, Oyoyo's World. I just hope those people that are of the opinion that she manipulated people, I just wonder what they have to say right now. Because if you ask me, I don't think that anybody, it might not even be Korra, but all these people that have this anything from million, even if it's 1 million following on any of the platform, I don't think they need, and mostly they have engagement. Most of them, when they post, people come. We're talking about people coming into chat, people coming into have a conversation about whatever they are discussing, whatever the person is discussing. I don't think people with such number of following and such engagement need to come through the back door, need to sugarcoat their words, need to lie to their followers just for them to support them in any way. And remember, this was not even monetary support she was asking. She was just saying, go and follow that page. In order to follow somebody on Facebook, you don't pay, right? You just go follow the page, turn on the like, you put your like, you want to put notification, and that's it. You're not paying. Just so you see the person's post. And I believe you follow people that you like their content, you love their presentation, you love their looks, you love something about them, hence you subscribe. Even YouTube, that they use the word subscribe, you don't pay for YouTube. It's free. Any channel you subscribe to on YouTube, it's free, except you want to join their membership. Those words said, I don't know why they are why they are reporting her channel. Wow. That's her means. Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's her means of income. People should let her be, honestly. They don't have to like her, but they should just leave her alone. Exactly. The reporting is not necessary. The reporting is not necessary. Like they've done it over and over, and Facebook keep pulling her channel, and they just keep doing it. Tell it. They just keep doing it, and it's terrible. Can you imagine? Bye. Yeah. They just keep doing it, and it's really terrible. It is really terrible. So talking about Korra Obidi's messy divorce, Korra Obidi is not the first person that has been in a messy divorce. And if you saw how Korra Obidi's own this whole divorce thing played out, it's not as if she called for it. Like she was the one that came out and started bashing her partner. Her ex-partner did. Okay, the other person did brought the whole thing online, and I believe for a reason, right? Because this person is always online. So where's the best place to tarnish the person's image or do whatever? Online, where the person is making the person's ends meet. Just like Koyoyo said, they should stop reporting her because that's where she's making her income, major of her income. She's also a singer, and she's also an author, right? So let's touch down on the messy divorce. That's not something that Korra wanted to. That's, I believe, from the way Korra spoke and from the way Korra dealt with it at the beginning, a lot of persons might have come out because a lot of um, uh, uh, things were said about her, a lot of allegations were made, but she did not bother to come out to say she wants to debunk because she wanted to fix the marriage. That's even in her book. You get, she wanted to fix the marriage, she wanted to do everything, get family to apologize, to plead, and do all those things. So Korra wanted to keep it on the low. Not everybody that is a public figure, not everybody that is a content creator, not every artist, a musician, a movie actor, or whatnot, that wants their life to be in the public. And I gave an example with a Nollywood actress when recently she was asked that she's not been seen with her husband in any public gathering for a very long time, although she retained her husband's name, but they've been divorced for a very long time. And if she did not say that on Chudi's show, nobody would have known. And if Chudi didn't ask that question on his interview with her, nobody would have known that that lady, that Nollywood actress, was divorced, and she's been divorced for a very long time. And I love the way she responded and explained it when she said, my personal life is my personal life, and what I put in public is what I put in public, like what I put for my fans to see and all of you to see. But my private life is my private life, and I didn't want to share that part, and I owe nobody an explanation. So some people deal with stuff, and I believe Korra would have kept everything on the low and maybe come out to announce to you people that, oh, look, my fans have been divorced for some months or some weeks or some years now. I just didn't want to talk about it. It didn't work between the both of us, and that would have been better. But he already came out, and there was nothing she could do. Let's take some comments, okay? Okay, let me see. Okay, you say she doesn't have much time slash age on her side in terms of Hollywood. She just wants to make her money and probably concentrate on other things. Absolutely, absolutely. Time waits for no one. I'm so sorry. When you have kids, it's not easy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My little one needed something, and I had to go bring it down for her. So sorry for that. Okay, so back. Let me see. Okay, it's this. So Oyoyo is very. I love this. That Oyoyo says she doesn't have much time slash age on her side, and it's true. That's one thing with this entertainment thing and being out there. Like new things are coming a lot, so you just have to do what you have to do, grind and get what you can get, invest in what you can invest, and just keep moving and just keep it moving. And this constant reporting and all of that is just going to be setting her back. And I hope people can understand, and it's not necessary. Sometimes people are not compatible. Sometimes people can be together for so many reasons, and it's not in your place to judge just because probably you're still in your marriage, or you feel like you met the best person in the world and you're getting along, and you feel like, why, if I can do it, why can't you do it? People differ, so their character, their everything. So if people are not coping, don't force it. Don't try to say, oh, yada yada yada. It's not in your place, not at all. You get. So I feel like the way Korra did it, everything, Korra was not one of those persons that wanted to come out and speak. She wasn't one of those people that wanted to come out and bash. And I think the reason why was because Korra was thinking about her kids. Now, if you look at my thumbnail, I put the word deep thinker, I think, on my thumbnail. And I said that because of the way Cora handled this whole situation. There were so many things that were said that she should have just come out and just given it back, presenting receipts and whatnot. But she didn't do that. She was just focused on how to keep herself sane, how to keep grinding, how to keep making more money, how to make sure that she's okay. She's in a foreign land. She has to just make sure that everything is okay. And tomorrow, if anything happens, there will be something in the bank for her kids, the way she's going. That's what I see. And this is my analysis and my own opinion. You're free to have yours. Let us know what your take is. You disagree? What's your take? Let us know. So she's 32 and Hollywood is from 16. And says even if you're not looking at the age, the competition in Hollywood, or even not just Hollywood, in all the woods, and I mean Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood, Gollywood, all the woods, Kennywood, I don't know. It's just so much. So everybody is trying to keep grinding, and nobody wants to associate with somebody that there's so much negativity around you, there's so much dragging, there's so much yada yada yada. People don't want to work with such persons, and I think that's what people are trying to do to Korra Obidi. They're trying to bring so much drama around her, so even people that might want to work, do collaboration and so many other stuffs, won't want to do it. Okay, somebody might decide, oh, we love this your book you wrote, we want to put it into a movie. Who wants to work with someone that there's so much drama, somebody's talking about suing and whatnot? So I feel like this is deliberate, coming from this other party that is involved. Like, it's just too much, going underneath and giving people stops to like arming people on the ground so they can come out and talk about things that they don't know. People are speaking as if they were married. It was like a polygamous marriage where it was Cora, her ex-husband, and other women and other men that were in their home. That's how some people are speaking. Some of the videos you see online, and the way people are authoritatively, categorically, I can categorically state, you cannot categorically state shit because you were in the home with them. You don't know. Imagine even the way the nanny came out and spoke, and for the way people now went and dug up stuff. And to think, when I watched that interview, I was thinking the nanny stayed with them right from the moment they came from China to the US. I thought that nanny was with them for like up until the divorce thing started, the mess online. But to think that they said that lady spent just short time and she had all of this to say about one person and every other good thing about the next person. So it just goes to show that somebody is feeding people something behind the scenes. You get. So I really love the way Korra Obidi handled this whole messy divorce. And to think that these are the type of things that lead some women or some men, some people to just unleave themselves. These are things that helps that leads to people buying themselves. Let me see the comments we have before we proceed. That's so true. um she engaged with her fans, and that helped her and still helping her. I absolutely agree with you, sis, because she's come to think of it, if she didn't even have fans that cared about her, if she didn't even have people that loved her content, because at the end of the day, that's where it starts from. You have to love what somebody is doing for you to even pay attention to whatever is being said about the person. For example, I talked about even Wendy Williams. A whole lot came out about Wendy Williams, and Wendy Williams kept saying there is no problem in Huntersville, even if there were photos or videos of Sharona Hudson messing with Kevin Hunter. Wendy didn't want to address it. There's something people feel like, because people are public figure, they should come talk about everything. That you know them, they owe you an explanation. You analyze from your own angle, and you try to make people believe that this is how the people are and whatnot. It is not necessary. Don't do that. You don't know anybody, even the person you're living with. You cannot say, I know this person in and out. Humans are good in hiding certain things. If they don't want you to know, you won't know. Okay? If they don't want you to know, they won't want you to know. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. If they don't want you to know, they won't let you know. You get? So there's just too much that came up, and Korra kept her cool. Korra kept her cool. And instead, she decided, I'm going to channel all of this negativity, all of this mess, all of this into writing. And I'm not only going to make good music out of this, but I'm going to make a music that is going to help other people, music that they will listen to, and it to be like, whoa, on this particular song, Korra was speaking to me on the other particular, because people are going through things behind the scene that they don't come out to share on social media. Not everybody shares their problem on social media. So not you don't know what's happening to everybody. She started and said, I'm going to write a book, and I'm going to pour out my heart. I'm going to speak from the deepest part of my heart. I'm going to tell my own story. So when my kids grow up, they'll be able to read this book. Other people going through challenges. And if you're on Korra Obidi's live streams on Facebook, because she streams more on Facebook, recently she started streaming so much on YouTube also. But so if you ever attend, you will notice that even through this whole situation, Korra will point out some stuffs during her live stream, and she will tell people to learn from her own mistake. She will tell people, if this is happened, see the red flag, pointing this and this and that, not shading anybody, but just telling you that don't make the mistake I made. Learn from my own situation. And not so many persons can do that. Not many persons can come out and tell you, oh, I'm going through hell. What you hear is, I don't mind. Well, if I'm going through hell, anybody that wants to go through hell too should go through hell. I don't care. That's what some persons would do. Because someone like, what the heck? Why? If I'm going through hell, why shouldn't the next person through go through hell? Well, she's pointing out, telling you this, telling you that. Don't make this mistake. Don't make that. If somebody is telling you you're too much online, when they know that that's where you're making your income, and they met you like that, and yet they're complaining and all of that, just know it's the red flag. Know this, know this, know that. She's pointing out things that some persons would overlook in a relationship. In a relationship, and people are getting into relationships every day, just as people are getting out of relationship every day. But Korra decided, I'm going to be sane. I'm not going to unleave myself. I'm not going to buy myself. I'm not going to go into a deep depression. I'm not going to go cuckoo. I'm not going to go crazy with this whole thing happening in my life, with this hot mess that has been dragging and lingering for many, many months now. I'm going to focus myself. I'm going to keep myself busy, because yes, and I do. Man is a devil's workshop. So many things is going to creep into your mind. You will now be thinking about the unthinkable and things you want to do and how you want to pay back. You're becoming all vengeful and all of that. But Korra did not take that route. She decided, I will sit down and I will write. If you're someone that you've written, you're into writing or whatnot, or even if you're not, but you're close to people that maybe write, be it books, songs, and whatnot, you know what it takes. If you're close to all these musicians and all these songwriters and all that, it takes so much, so much, so much for you. You know, you need that focus, you need that concentration, you need to create. And they write, and sometimes the last minute they are changing. They're telling you, Let's change this. Even when they go to the recording studio, if you've been to recording studio where people are recording music, you will know they pick up book, they write and they rewrite, and so on and so forth. We have a guest. Okay, let's bring our guest up. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oyoyo's world.
Thank you. Thank you for
The
having
mic.
me. Can you hear me
You're
okay?
welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. First
Yeah.
of all, well done, host. You're doing
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank
And
you.
I talked about similar thing. Was it yesterday? Yeah,
Yeah,
yesterday.
yesterday.
But we keep on believing and having the faith and hoping that the world will be a better place. But you know what?
Absolutely.
The world is not a better place because people are so bitter with themselves. They are so unhappy, and they don't want to see others happy. Because I don't see why you just get into knowing somebody online and you're already hating that person as though you people came from the same village. So it's sometimes difficult for me to understand it. I know Korra hate because of the way she dresses and the way she opens her leg on social media and all of that, dancing and all of that. But the thing is, we are not in the right place to judge another because we have our own individual
Absolutely.
problems. And if
True,
we
true.
concentrate on working on our individual selves, we'll realize that we don't even have the right or we're not fit to even judge another person.
No, no, no.
Um, for as per Cora, how she's coping,
Yeah.
I think she is a very smart girl in the sense that she didn't want to use everything that out there for free, because if she had given those information for free, now if she write this book, somebody like me will not buy because I've heard everything from her. So she
Absolutely.
capitalized on what America is all about. Everything in this country is all about money, and she penned her pain into paper. You understand? She
Ah,
expressed herself there. She made herself vulnerable. She didn't want to hide anything about her or all the things that have happened in her life, especially from my point of view. I want to believe that everything she shared out there, her ex husband was on the know. Because if she covered up some parts, the ex husband would have used those against her. So that was
true.
why she came out playing. People are judging her with her lifestyle. But like I said before, we are not in the right place to judge anybody. And she engaging in with her fans is an amazing coping mechanism because sometimes, remember those days we are doing, Vanessa was doing online stuff. We
Yeah.
all gathered there to chat. At some point, we kept on coming, just same group of people. It
Yes.
became therapeutic for most of us who come there to release
True,
stress after
true.
the day's work, laugh, joke, and all of that. So when you engage with people, you find out that less of your problems are taken away from at least that moment. And that was what she was doing, and she's still doing it. And I'm not seeing that stopping soon. And
True.
I talked about in the comment section that people don't understand that age. She's trying to do everything she can do as fast as she can so that she can be able to max the money and get into other investments. She's not getting younger. Very soon you start seeing saggy skin. Very soon you start seeing wrinkles on the faces.
Yeah.
Okay, so she want to do what she can do right now that the kids are still young and see how she can be able to focus her energy on building something else. But people reporting her channel, she said it 2 days ago that her channel is still not monetized. I was taken aback because I jubilated about the monetization. I made a live stream about it. So coming to say that it's still not monetized, it took me back to what she said when she said her channel was back, that she's praying and hoping that every other angle of the monetization will be up. Because for
Yeah.
Facebook, they have stages of monetization. You have subscribers monetization, you have
Okay.
stars monetization, you have in-stream ads. So maybe
Okay.
her in-stream ads were taken off again even after they released it. And this
Yeah.
could only happen when people are reporting your channel. So that's
Oh,
what I see there.
wow. That's terrible. That's terrible. I just think how much bitterness can someone, because sometimes people have issues, but they don't even know that they have issues. How much bitterness can one person bottle up inside that the only thing that makes you happy is to go around causing other people pain, because this is where this lady is making money from, and this same money she's making she will use to take care of those little children that has done nothing to anybody on this planet. Even if you think Korra has offended you, her kids didn't do anything to you, not a soul they've offended. So taking the source of income from a parent, that is you punishing, indirectly punishing the child. And I don't know if people don't see it from that angle.
Yeah, I think the game might be, if she doesn't have income again, it will give her husband, the access to
Yeah,
full
better.
custody. So,
Yeah.
because somebody was saying in my comment section the other day that in America, whether you have a job or not, that does not mean that they can still give you the custody of your child. I just laughed.
Hmm.
They can give you the custody of your child if nobody is contesting with you. But when
Yes.
someone is contesting with you, and the parent that is contesting for the custody is a fit parent, in the sense that mentally he's fit,
Yeah.
financially he's okay to take care of his kids, they are not going to
Yeah.
give you those children when you don't
To
have
go and
any means of
suffer.
income.
No,
They are not going to do
they
that.
won't.
They're not going. If you don't have a father figure in the life of those children, or maybe yeah, you don't even know who impregnated, the lady doesn't know who
Yeah.
impregnated her. Nobody is coming to say, I want my children, I want to take care of them. Then state can be able to help you by putting your
Yeah.
food stamp or something like that for you to take care of the children. But not when you have a
Sure.
fit father somewhere that is working, that is paying taxes. No, they will give the children to the kids straight out, to the man.
And it does make sense, because why would they give the child to someone that cannot provide the immediate need of the children? Let's say this period that it's so cold, you can't even afford to pay for heat for the family. They cannot have at least 3 square meal. They're still little. They need to eat more than adults. You can decide to eat twice as an adult, but the children, you have to make sure they eat well and a balanced diet, and all of that will cost money. So why shouldn't they give it to the one with money, and instead of giving it to the one that is not financially? So I do agree with you on that one. I don't trust what that person said, that that's not a reason for them to take custody from a parent. I think even if it's temporary, they might take it until you stand back on your feet, and then they give it back. You're welcome. Inspire with Ella Table. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. She said it's midnight, but I'm here hungry, so I'm in the kitchen. Midnight now in the chop, Ella. You're welcome here too. It's midnight. Thank you for joining us. And Oyoyo, I want to quickly ask you about Korra's coping mechanism. Do you think there's something that people can learn from how Korra coped with this whole thing? Because at the end of the day, this can lead someone to a bad place.
Definitely. First of all, Ella, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And Ella, please, I'm driving you away from that kitchen. Don't go there eating in the midnight to spoil your beautiful shape. If I catch you in that kitchen now, you should vamoose right now. Anything you eat right now is not gonna digest. So you're going to start adding weight. Get out of the kitchen. Anyways.
She won't sleep if she doesn't eat. The sleep will not come.
Anyways,
Yeah.
what I would say, people react differently, and people, adjust to things differently. But Cora's coping mechanism, I will tell you, it works so well. I'm gonna give you someone's example.
Right.
I know of a single, will I say, woman that recently separated from her husband, and
Okay.
from her husband. This lady
Yeah.
will call me on the phone and tell me that, do you know that she just discovered Choice TV, discovered Baningo, Vicky, that she
Oh,
will just use their channels. If
yeah.
the live stream is 3 hours, she will watch it from beginning to the end. She will laugh, she will tear up,
Wow.
she will do all of those. And before she realizes what was happening, the time has been, spent.
Yeah.
And then she will now start analyzing what they are saying. So engaging her mind in what they are
Yeah.
saying. Instead of going into depression thinking about her problem,
Her own
she will start
problem.
analyzing them. That why is Choice not saying it the way it's supposed to be, that anybody that call in to say something, Choice will say yeah, 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 yeah. This other person will come and say something, Choice will say yeah, 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 yeah. That Baningo, sometimes Baningo is straight, is not supporting anybody. But if you look in depth, you find out that Baningo likes editorial more than peace. No, Baningo likes peace more than the editorial. So she was
Yeah.
telling me about this, but I say, wow, I don't know editorial. I don't watch editorial. I don't watch peace. So
Yeah.
you can see how she's engaging herself.
True.
And if Choices life is 3 hours, so this lady stays on that video for 3 hours.
3 hours.
She can tell you everything that was discussing that, and that was what was her name, Korra,
Yeah.
discovered. She would come online engaging with strangers, and then those strangers became friends as time went by. They became friends. You
True.
understand? They now became lovers of Cora. So she was
Yeah.
using that to keep her mind busy. We should understand how this mind works. The mind is a
Exactly.
dangerous place if it's not guarded. That mind can lead you into vices. You start seeing yourself smoking, drinking, doing all
Yeah.
manner of things just to
Planning
find joy and
vengeance.
happiness. So she's coping well with that. Another thing that she did was writing a book. She engaged her mind, because it's difficult to write. If you really, really want to write a good book, you have to
Yeah.
think deeply. You have to be quiet sometimes without uttering words. You have to. So she engaged her mind, which was very, very good of her to have done that. And now writing music, composing the music, putting down the lyrics, it's not something you wake up and you go to the studio and do. You have to think thorough. And those
Yeah.
things took time. So she used the opportunity of 11 months or 10 months now that they've been back
Yeah.
and forth with this marriage, separation, and divorce to adjust to her new reality. Her new reality right now is that she's a single mother of two beautiful kids, and she has to
Absolutely.
fend for them, especially when they are with her. Because you don't
Yeah.
know when a child is going to run temperature. So you have to have insurance to cover the child, and the father will have insurance to cover the child on his part. So
Yeah.
she did well by adjusting in those terms. But then again, there is something I would want her to do, engaging in her local community. That will also help her.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I agree. But do you think she will be able to engage in her local community with the level of following she has now? And huge following comes with more task, more demands. You have to keep putting out the content out there just so you keep being relevant, because once you just pause, that's one thing with social media. Somebody else somewhere will just come and take over that sport. When you stop doing something for a while, you notice that when you come back, it takes you a little bit of time to get back to where you were. So I think
Uh-huh.
that's why she keeps going with the content creating, and
Yeah,
every time she goes live, every time
see,
she has time.
she can engage with her local community, and that will even take her to the professional level of an artist, because what she's doing now is a soul man. Every time you're online engaging with your people, but professionally you're not engaging with your level. You're engaging with
True,
everybody, all walks of life, but your own profession, you're not engaging with your music, music industry. You're not engaging
true.
with people, artists. You're not engaging with professional in your industry. So if she starts thinking now on how to engage with people, remember she's a live person. She goes live all the time. She has to
Yeah.
tell the people that she's working with, I go live on social media. I hope it's not going to be a problem for me to work with you guys. You guys can give me the option of doing what, going live, even while doing what I'm doing with you guys. You understand? So that will
True.
help her get to know a lot of people in her local community. There are women in her local community that will want to chew her story, run with her story to better their own and lives. That's one of the
Yeah.
things I'll be discussing tomorrow in my live stream. But let me
Oh, okay.
just preempt it here so that you understand where I'm going. Then if
Yeah.
she's doing that, she's impacting in the lives of her community. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, if you want to be a stronger person in the US, you have to be known in the community where you are. They have to know
Oh,
you in the, well, how will I even say it? We talk about diversity in the US, we talk about
yeah.
equality in the US, we talk about inclusion,
Yes.
especially when it concerns the colored people. She's a
Yes.
colored woman, she should utilize it to get
Yeah.
involved, talk to single mothers, people going through divorce, share your story, share your testimony, and also encourage them to buy your book and read. That they should not look at you that you're all superhuman. No, that you were broken like most of them. You have gone through the dirt and now you're a better person. You're in a better place. That is engaging with the local community, with the locals, not just
Yeah.
globally. The locals,
Yeah.
because if anything should happen now, they go to court. They might, if there is anything for them to say, okay, who in the community can vouch for you? Those organizations she
Yeah.
has worked with will come up.
Should be able
Who
to.
in a religious organization can testify that you belonged with them or something? The people
Yeah.
you go to church with, who your priest could send a letter, the
Yeah.
church people could send anything. You understand? That's the local
True.
community I'm talking about. To build a stronger force, not just and if she gets into that level of it, she will start, you know, going professional, and that will bring some level of decency, even the way she dresses, and that will bring a lot of companies to partner with her.
True.
You get what I'm saying? She will still
Yeah.
be going live, but she will not have the time to be like shaking the booties for them on in her
All
home.
the
If
time.
she's on stage talking to women, you understand?
Yeah.
Anybody holding her camera will be videoing her talking to women. They will see
Yeah.
the other level of her. She's not utilizing her potentials, but I really pray she has good advisors or even get to listen to some of the live streams that, educated minds, especially live streams like yours, are out there shooting out. That will bring collaboration. She will collaborate with people in Hollywood. She will be an
Yeah.
ambassador to companies. Somebody that has 6 point something billion. Don't you think by now she have at least 15 companies in line waiting for her to promote their businesses? That's what I'm talking about.
You're right. And I was thinking of from what you just said a few days ago. I was thinking about something. I was like, you see people like Thames. Though Thames is working with a team and all of that, I was like, people like Thames are being invited all the way from Nigeria to attend the music what was it called?
Grammy.
That just happened. And I'm thinking she's in the US already. Why is she not, Tiwa Savage with PDD, those kind of hanging out with those people? Why is she not kind of positioning
She
herself
doesn't
in
have
a
a
way where she can
promoter.
do collaboration with
Yeah,
those people?
her
It
own is
mustn't be PDD,
different.
the big ones, but start somewhere
Yeah, she
with
doesn't
those
have a
artists that
manager.
are just
She doesn't
coming.
have a promoter, no manager. So nobody's, no PR. She's her personal assistant. She's her makeup artist. She's her dresser. She's everything. But you need to be, even if she doesn't have like now, she doesn't have any of those.
Yeah,
If she gets into the local community, go to her county, find out the programs they have there, program for
yeah,
women, program for this. She will tell them, see, I'm a newly divorced woman and I'm a social media influencer. My name is Korra. I'm an artist, I'm a dancer, and this is my story. I don't know if my story will fit into your profile, what you guys are offering for this organization. I would want to
yeah.
come and speak to women that are going through what I just survived. The
True.
organizers will like go through her profile. They want to see somebody who, a strong woman who has survived despite all odds, and they want to like partner with her. But like I said, you can't know it unless you try. And also, if she start looking at her profession in that angle, it's gonna bring her less time to shake booties and dance on internet, but more time to collaborate, sign deals with endorsement. You know, when we talk about basketballers,
Yeah.
American basketballers, they are paid
Yeah.
huge sum of money. But let me disappoint you right now. It's not the money that they pay them that made them billionaires and billionaires. Is endorsement. Endorsement
Oh.
like Nike endorsement, Adidas endorsement. Those are the ones that will pay
Ah,
you chunks of money. And that's how they made
wow.
so much money. You live in Hollywood. You are an artist. You've been doing this all by yourself. You understand? You have this massive following on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok.
Yeah.
Use it professionally.
To your honor, to
But
glory.
then again, I don't know if she's the kind that wouldn't want to spend money to make money. That I don't know,
Yeah.
because you have to pay somebody to promote you.
Yeah.
You have to pay somebody that is managing you. You have to get into financial agreement as well. So you need to understand that some money of yours will go. If they're gonna get you this, they have to so percentage of what they're getting you.
True.
So you have to be open-minded in that angle. Look at this, her beautiful music she released. Yes, she doesn't have anybody promoting it but herself.
True. You're right, and that also reminds me of something. Like, as you said this, I remember some a post I saw on Instagram where they said Busta Rhyme attended an event where a lady grabbed him and all of them. He threw drinks. That's why he's trending though. But the lady was explaining and said he had something business, something something. So I really I love the fact that you're thinking about this part, because I've not seen anybody mentioning or talking about this part. And I hope when you go live tomorrow, somebody can just share and share and share until Korra can see this, because nobody yet has spoken about this community thing. And I think it was business kind of meeting he attended. And I've also seen another, I'm trying to remember another Hollywood star that attended a kind of similar kind of event where it was almost like a community thing, but the person went there and spoke. So I think all kind of people try to engage in that community. So from there, she will be able to meet people. And before you know, something will lead to something, and you're just going to meet the right people that are going to introduce you to another set of right persons. And then before you know, you're having collaborations and having deals with people, and people that didn't know about you will get to know about you and see your book. Who knows? Somebody might decide to put the book into a movie, because from people that read this book, everybody is saying the book is something. So who knows if somebody will want to make it a movie in Hollywood, and she would just pick up. So I really love that you're coming from this angle, and I just hope Cora watches other people's video and she will be able to pick one or two things from what she hears people saying and run with it. And I also saw Mr. Beast. I think something like a documentary of him where they talked about how he started and how. And there was a guy there that was talking, and the person talked about from when he met him, and they started working together. So even people like that, because she's a content creator, so I'm also using Mr. Beast, which is a content creator. But although the both of them are on two different platforms, but it's still the same thing at the end of the day: content creating, social media, and all of that. So I think most of these big names and people with the kind of number 6 point something million following, I think they all have like managers and content. They even have several. They like have the main manager. They have people that are figuring out the type of content that they will put and all of that. And it's a team. It's a team. And when you see Mr. Beast, he moves with a team. Even the people holding camera, the people giving out whatever he's giving out. So I just hope Cora will get to see and learn one or two things and make some changes, because the haters won't stop. They will keep reporting the channel. The channel will keep getting the demonetization and all of that. So spreading her wings, collaboration, and so many other aspects, even shouting out people and all of that. That's something that Cora has not even. There's so much that I think it's not even on her mind yet. I don't know if she doesn't know or she's not thinking about those things generally, probably because of what she's going through. What do you think? Do you think it's because of what she's going through, hence she's not thinking about all these aspects and all these things you just mentioned? Can you
Sorry,
hear me?
host. I
Okay.
have to go give a hug. I'm so sorry.
Okay, okay, no problem.
And you think I'm hugging the small one? It's the old one.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
this
she's
is
not
this
on.
is a month of love, okay? So the hugs
Okay.
are very necessary, okay?
Honestly.
It's Valentine month, okay? So yeah,
Yeah.
hugs,
So,
kisses, and
host,
all of
you
that.
were
Yeah,
talking about not knowing if she's aware. You know, for you to know, actually, you have to. Mama, close my door. You have to get into your county website. You have to
okay.
belong to organizations. When I mean organization, it could be religious body. It could
Yeah,
be um join the organization like Feed the Hungry Children.
yeah,
It could be the organization like Save the Animals. You understand? You have
yeah.
to belong to something. But I don't know which one Cora is aware, but she needs to know. And then again, if you're someone that is always money conscious, you don't want to contribute anything because they're not gonna pay you, you wouldn't want to get involved. But you have to pay your price. You have to put in one foot forward before you start seeing results. If you really have that kind of vision, you just go there, volunteer. That's what we call it. Volunteer your time, try to help. If they're talking about women, they have a lot of things going on for women. The less
Yeah,
privileged, single mom, single parents, and all of that. They have a
yeah,
lot of things going for them, but you need to know which community is handling which. And it starts from where you live, it starts from your own county, what we call the
yeah,
local governments back home. You have
yeah.
to know what is happening in your county, and most of those things are being pasted on the website of each county, what they are doing, community organizations,
Wow.
events coming up in the
Yeah,
polls. You have to know most of those things, and most times you do them free of charge. Is your time that is
yeah,
required, and from doing it free of charge you get to know other people. You see, because it's not just you coming in that event. You will see
yeah,
other professionals that want to contribute. Those ones are
yeah.
coming there physically and also putting in their money. I'm gonna use LeBron James. People don't know why LeBron James is so special. LeBron James is an NBA person, but this guy
Yeah.
single-handedly built a school for his local area where he grew up as a young child. He
Wow.
single-handedly built in, will I say, housing for people so
Yeah.
that their children can attend the school in a better district, because their
Wow.
own district were disenfranchised in the sense that they don't have fundings because it's a local community. So you have
Yeah.
to give in something back to your community, the community that is supporting you, giving back,
Yeah.
volunteering your time, giving your money, your resources. We don't have that kind of patriotism back from home, but when you come here, you learn it. You understand? You learn it. So that is how to start going to give free speeches. If they have an event, you can go and entertain them, talk for 5 minutes, tell them you're not alone. I've gone through
Yeah.
this and I'm thriving, and you too will thrive. And the next time they're gonna invite you, one day they will ask you, okay, can we have you on a regular basis? We can be able to pay you this amount. Just come and speak. Yeah, you strike business with them.
Yeah.
That is how to start.
You're so correct. You're so right. You're so right. I just hope that she's one of those people that understand giving back, to the society, and will be able to, even if it's your time, even if she wants to start with her time other
Mm-hmm.
than donation, she can start with giving, because some people will go with their time, like maybe they don't have enough money and they don't want to donate, but giving your own
Your
time to
time.
work with the community too is something that they appreciate, also, okay, because sometimes it might be just people's presence, they need people to do something with their hands and all of that, and if you're there to do that, I believe they will appreciate. So they will appreciate. So you're really really correct. And okay, so before we round up, host, I want you to talk about the Korra's song. You've listened to it. What do you think about the song? And what would you advise people? Would you advise people to go listen to it and the book also?
Okay, which one should I start first? Is it the song or the book?
Anyone, anyone.
Okay, the song is really interesting. Some are heartbreaking. Um, if you listen to a throwaway, it will put you to like, reminisce into, about the song, to
Yeah,
rethink about what the lyrics, what you heard her
true.
say. But
Yeah,
that's a woman that is trying to encourage herself that enough is enough. I can't take that anymore. I cannot be a piece
yeah,
of crap for anybody. And then the one that knock on the wood is like she's hopeful that she's gonna find love again. So the song is a mix of, it's mix of mixed emotion, if I'll put it that way.
yeah.
And
I like that knock on the wood.
yeah, it's mixed emotion, trying to like tell yourself, yes, I'm still beautiful. Someone out there will still desire me. Someone out there will still appreciate me and show me love. I can't
Yeah,
be treated like this, and then I believe it's normal, it's not normal. So I like the song, and hopefully it's going to, resonate with a lot of people and then help them find strength and help them believe again that they will also find love. Because for the fact that you had a bad marriage doesn't mean that everybody out there, you know, is just like your ex. So there are
yeah,
still good people out there, and somebody might find you one thing. And that's what I want to every woman listening to this to understand, that you are beautiful, you're worthy, you're appreciated. For the fact that one door has closed, that doesn't mean that every other door will be shut. So keep knocking, just like Korah's song said, keep knocking
yeah.
until you find the right one.
Yeah,
Then coming to the book, the book to me is very revealing. I don't know why she opened up that much about her, because but she knows best why she went, to that
yeah,
extent.
that
It's
deep. Yeah,
definitely going to bring a lot of backlash from people that are holier than God are going to tell her how terrible of a human being
of
she
course.
is, and then how her lifestyle has been, that it was this her ex-husband that came to save her from a dirty lifestyle that she was living at the time. There are people that
Yeah,
are not going to pick the lessons from that book, but they're going to be there to criticize you for every bad or mistake or
mistake.
everything that have
Yeah,
gone wrong in her life. I said I'm going to be reviewing the book, but I don't want
okay.
to rush in reviewing the book because I still want her to make her sales. So I'm
Yeah,
giving people time to buy the book. And to me, the book is a book of lesson, because at a young age, she was molested. As a teenager, she was violated. And as
yeah,
an adult, she was maltreated. So you can understand
yeah,
every stage of life. This woman, the only thing that is left for her now is old age. At old
yeah,
age, what will happen? So now she's gone through all of this and she's still trying to survive, trying to thrive. Whatever that happens to her going forward is up to her. The mistakes are made, and I believe she has learned her lesson. And also, the song she released yesterday is a, will I say, an evidence that she has learned her lessons, and
yeah,
hopefully she's going to make better choices in terms of relationship in the future, and friendship as well. So the book is a lesson. Every young person that is 18 and above should buy the book. Every
yeah,
young woman out there having children, little children, buy the book so you don't have to trust anybody to watch over your children. And every young girl entering university to buy the book so you don't have to trust your so-called best friends as though they are precious. And in terms of relationship, is a good book in terms of relationships. So it will put you in the radar to watch out for red flags. Once you see red flags in the relationship, try to pinpoint that red flag from the onset. And the thing I keep saying, and I will say it here, if someone show you who they are or they tell you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't give them the option of 10 times for them to change. They are adults. Adults don't change quickly. If you doubt me, find out why smokers can't quit. Find out why drunks can't stop drinking. Adults don't change. So if someone tells you this is who I am, this is why I behave like this, when the person hit you the first time and telling the reason why I behave like this is because that's how I'm going through anxiety. Believe that person and find your way and run. Unless if that person checked him or herself into rehabilitation center, that's the only way the person can make a positive headway. Apart from that, you nursing him back to comfort cannot change a thing. Trust me.
You have nailed it. Most times, a lot of people make that mistake of, I can change him, I can change, I can. It's true. Adults, except they decide on their own, it's not something that you can influence and say, be changed because of. They might just be saying it just to keep you. I will change,
Mm-hmm.
I will change, I will change. But it's not going to happen. And we've seen this thing happen to so many people. I believe you gave example of Osinachi the last time. I believe he would have been saying every time he did what he did, he would have apologized and said, I promise it won't happen again. Over some months or over some days, same thing will happen again, and you will hear the same words. And because society is so quick to judge the person that is actually the one at the receiving end, I feel like that's also enabling these people that behave this type of way because they know that they won't be the only one that will be dragged. As much as people will drag them, people are also going to find some reason to blame the victim also. And it makes a lot of people to just stay and keep quiet. And if you look at this whole relationship too, she would have stayed. She would have. If not that he just came up and kept talking and making things worse. If after that first post he had kept quiet, they sorted things in private, she would have still stayed with him. And who knows? So people should really learn, you use what the perfect breaking down of this whole thing. And I hope people can learn from this. I think the songs are good. And I love the fact that she channeled her mind to something else and not focus on yapping,
On her
yapping, yapping.
misery.
Yeah, she didn't. She
Mm-hmm.
just channeled her mind to something else and just wrote those book and wrote that particular book and did the music also. And who knows what else she's planning in the future. And this is something that a lot of people, even after she's gone, this book and music will be there for people to see, like there was somebody that was named Korra that went through similar situation. This can help someone to say, if this person survived it and went on to bask in life, that means I can do the same. You get. So I hope people look at it from that angle and stop with the judgment, stop with the criticizing, stop with the name calling, stop with the reporting of her channel. At the end of the day, she's not the first person to get married to an Oyibo and then it didn't work. She will not be the last, and she will
Mm-hmm.
not be a married person that got married, generally said, that has divorced. In this case, we do see people that they've been married before, they've been divorced, and they still have something to say. And I'm thinking, what is giving you people the right? If you feel like you too, your own didn't work and then you moved on, why can't Cora
Look look
also
at
move on?
look at Bill Gates. Bill
Yeah,
Gates was married for 30 something years. They
yeah.
wasn't working. The wife tried for many years, over 10 years, and the guy did not change character. The lady moved. Now Bill Gates has found love in the arms of the, is it Dell's CEO's late widow. I think, yeah, late Dell's or something,
Are you
CEO's
serious?
widow. Yeah, he has found love. So
Wow. These people, they're not gonna kill me. Rich people, even Jeff Bezos too. He got divorced from his wife. I think she's the one that got the highest divorce settlement.
ever,
You know,
ever in
yeah.
history.
So It's happening every day to people. So why are some people just so focused and centered on this Korra's case as if Korra did something that has never happened in the history of this planet called Earth? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, thank you so very much, host. We'll be talking for an hour, 10 minutes. I'm gonna round up. It's
Thank you for having
12:57
me.
my
So let me
time.
step down so you can round up.
Thank you so very much, host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You always come true. Yes. So those of you that are going to be watching the replay, if you watch up to this extent, that was Oyoyo's World giving us her analysis. Okay, Oyoyo's World is also someone that does this dissecting and analyzing. That's what I always call it on YouTube, depending on the topic. Okay, she has a lot to teach about. And if you're Korra Obidi's lover and you love the story, or you're just following the story because you see it all the time, or you keeps up as she's always like, there's a lot of video about this, so you can actually go to our channel and binge watch it. So thank you also very much. Like she said, she will be up tomorrow also with another lesson to learn concerning this the same Korra Obidi situation. I feel like there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to talk about this Korra stuff. So hence this topics, because you can learn, you can, what you learn, you can use it to help someone. Nobody knows. Okay. But that being said, thank you very much, Oyoyo as well. Thank you, Elasitable, and thank you all my silent watchers. I see y'all coming in and going out. Thank you all so very much. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we've been missing in action, but we're back. So more lives, more dissecting, and more analyzing of what's going on and all celebrities. So if you're a fan of celebrity gossip, okay, and trending gist, you love any trending news and all of that, this is where to be. Art, pop culture, um reality TV show review. Okay, we have the Real Housewives of Abuja coming up on the 17th or on the 18th. So few days to go. This is already 16th. So in 2 days. Thank you so very much. Oyoyo's word said bye. Thank you so very much. Thank you, sis. Thank you. God bless you. So we're also going to be reviewing that. So if you enjoy contents like this, subscribe, turn on notification, join us, and yeah. Let's be doing that. Thank you also very much. God bless you. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. All right. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Yo. Thank you. Thank you. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Ella, for stopping over from you going to the kitchen. All right. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.